Update.
And good Thursday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Well, Lincoln Parish authorities are investigating a late night shooting in Ruston. Tuesday night, authorities responded to a call at the intersection of 2nd and Pecan Streets. Deputies found a victim who had been shot several times. Detectives are asking anyone with information to contact the Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office at the number that is listed on your screen. And now news update on the stabbing that took place on Blanchard Street yesterday. A victim and a suspect are behind bars after a drug deal goes bad. NBC 10's Hannah Clark has the following story and has the breakdown of what happened.
Around 2:40 a.m. Wednesday, West Monroe police responded to a stabbing on 220 Blanchard Street. Upon arrival, authorities confirmed that a suspect, Raphael Solomon, allegedly stabbed Chad Goligly. After the stabbing, the suspect barricaded him and the victim in the room until about 7 a.m., where Solomon peacefully surrendered to authorities. Goligly was transported to the hospital and later released back to police. The investigation revealed that Solomon used a firearm and attempted to rob Goligly for drugs, which resulted in an altercation. Goligly was stabbed during the altercation. At the scene, authorities retrieved marijuana, scales, and bags. Solomon was arrested and charged with 1 count of attempted armed robbery with a firearm and aggravated battery. Goligly will be booked on possession of marijuana with intent to distribute and possession of drug paraphernalia. For your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Hannah Clark.
Well, across Louisiana, a study shows that more Louisiana workers want the legal right to work from home. Now, this comes from a survey conducted to determine the 10 most desirable labor laws in other countries that Louisiana workers envy. This is related to the right to disconnect law, allowing employers to decline calls from their bosses during their personal time. The #1 pick for Louisiana workers was a law from Germany that, in part, has implemented the right to work from home for specific sectors. New information this morning. Woodstock 2024 has to be rescheduled due to the rain. The event was originally scheduled for Saturday, the 20th of April. It will now be moved to November the 2nd at Lazier Park.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll see more chances of rain and thunderstorms as we go into this afternoon, mostly along and south of the I-20 corridor. The winds will also continue out of the south. Now, once we 8 to 9 o'clock this evening, we'll see a line of thunderstorms make its way into parts of South Arkansas. Cannot rule out the possibility of some gusty winds with some of these thunderstorms, but if anything severe comes out of it, that will be the only threat that we'll see with those thunderstorms through the late evening hours of tonight. Now, once we go into 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, the frontal boundary is going to kind of stall out a little bit across the Ark-La-Miss. Winds will be out of the north in Arkansas, but mostly out of the south across northeast Louisiana, and then we'll continue with the clouds kind of off and on, get a very brief clearing for tomorrow for our Friday, and then as we go into the weekend, we are expecting more chances for rain and thunderstorms as the frontal boundary kind of allows this prolonged unsettled light pattern that we'll see through Saturday, and will continue through at least next Sunday. Expecting a low about 60 degrees tonight in Monroe. Winds will stay out of the south. Again, high winds cannot be ruled out with those thunderstorms that move out of southwest Arkansas. And then for tomorrow, we'll be kind of cooling off a little bit, upper 70s. We'll just kind of cool down by a few degrees with that mixture of sun and clouds. And then for the rest of the weekend, we continue with rain and thunderstorms. And temperatures will continue to fall to the lower 60s, but then warming back up by next Monday and Tuesday as sunshine returns. By Wednesday, we'll see some daytime clouds and more chances of rain and thunderstorms by next Thursday.
And that is it for our midday update. NBC News continues now. Be sure to hurry and get your St. Jude tickets. They're going fast. We're over 60% sold out. So rush to get that. Be kind to each other. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.
See the live video from El Dorado with the El Dorado Tower Cam. Every newscast on NBC 10 News, sponsored by Blackman's Furniture.